Hey Nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven. Today I'm taking you back doing some more thrift shopping. I was able to find quite a few vintage items this day, so I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get to it. Let's see what else they had. So it was fun to see all of these grab bags they had here in the store today. They were a bunch of random bags of Christmas ornaments. I always enjoy kind of sifting through them and checking them out. They had a few interesting ornaments. I liked this little elf here at the top of that one. So they always have this really neat section here of salt and pepper shakers. I always love sifting through them. They had a lot of cute ones today. They have these adorable little cowboy boots here. They did say Kentucky on the outside of them, so, you know, it's a little bit of a souvenir piece, a little harder to sell. Unless someone has roots to Kentucky, they might not want it. So I thought it was kind of interesting that both the moose and the bear shakers here had brooms. I'm not quite sure what was going on with that, but I suppose it's kind of cute. I like how they were standing up, but I don't know, the brooms are kind of weird to me, I thought. Are you guys seeing any shakers you would have picked up? Let me know down in the comments. I thought these birds had a really nice look to them. I liked that they were pretty round, and the colors were great, so only $2.99 for the set. You guys know I adore the hand-painted ceramic pieces. This was an adorable Santa Claus. It has this little miniature light that comes up as his candle there, so it does plug in. So I was pleasantly surprised to find these hand-painted ceramic shakers. They look just like the famous Christmas trees that everyone enjoys that light up. These are just salt and pepper shakers, but I was very happy to find those. They were only asking $1.99 for the set. We're moving out of the holiday section and going over to where they keep more of the candles and knickknack type items. Right off the bat, I found this vintage Japan cow. It's a bowl here. It's actually a salt shaker, but it's missing the plug. I think it's adorable just as a knickknack, and it was in phenomenal shape, so only $1.99 for that guy. I really like the looks to this glass amber candle holder. It has this really neat metal detailing on the bottom where the leaves kind of come out. I just thought it had a really interesting look to it. I really fell in love with the ceramic watering can. I was checking it all over, and unfortunately I found a couple of cracks in the top there. You see where I'm pointing to? There was 2 cracks on the top, which was kind of unfortunate. It would have been probably still a cute container for a planter. I probably would have just picked it up to resell, and I don't tend to pick up stuff that have cracks in it if I can help it. I will forever be the person when they see something like this, I just have to try it out. They had this adorable hand-painted box down here. I quickly learned it did not have hinges on it, and the top kind of fell off there. But yeah, it was an adorable little box. A lot of people are into those kind of things. The wood itself was kind of a lot of flaws, little scratches and throughout it. And this is just a tea box, but I think those are always kind of neat. They have an interesting look to them. I didn't end up picking up either one of them, but I do like those kind of things. So I was happy to find this little chef spoon rest here. I have a few other items that I plan to list along with this. I have a salt and pepper shaker set that is just like this guy, and a napkin holder, so I'm going to list them all as a little set. So I definitely picked him up to add him to the collection there. Should be a nice little instant collection for somebody. Down on the bottom shelf, they had this set of wall pockets with Gertrude Goose on it, very 1980s, and I did pick these up because they were wall pockets. I don't know, how they're going to do. Some people really despise the Blue Bow Goose kind of items, but other people, have some memories of it and they have a little bit of nostalgia attached, so I figured it would be something interesting to try. How adorable are these kitschy birds? I was very happy to come across these. I've never seen bird figurines with hats on them before, so I thought that was super fun. And they both were in excellent condition. I was very surprised at that considering the age to them, so definitely a happy find. Have you ever seen one of these nationality cats before? This one is from Italy. I thought this was kind of fun. It has the spaghetti and all the fixings around it with the Italian flag. I don't know, I just thought it was really neat. Whoever thinks that thrifting is not a sport or a solid workout is severely wrong. As you see, I'm squatted down here and I do that throughout the entire store. I'm pretty sore after a solid day of thrifting, I must admit. So I know a lot of people are into the cat figurines, so I always tend to check them out. But lo and behold, when I took a closer look, that was not a kitten tucked in with him, it was a rat, a cat and a rat. So he went back. You guys know I have a hard time dealing with those kind of items. And this here is a vintage Hazel Atlas jam jar, but as you can see, the stem was broken. It was on the inside, so it could have been re-glued back together. Maybe I should have just grabbed it for myself, but I just didn't really, think I needed it per se, so I opted not to get it, but it was nice that the stem was still available to put back together. I found this really adorable cat clock, so as the time goes around, the cat's tail should go back and forth there. It needed a new battery. I mean, there's a battery in it, but I assume it just needs a battery replacement. I'm hoping it's not broken. I did end up picking it up. It's the risk that I was willing to take, and hopefully it is good to go and someone can enjoy it. They had this gorgeous art glass swan in the back with the controlled bubbles inside of it. I thought it was very beautiful. So only 99 cents for this paperweight. So they had this gorgeous little dish here with the birds on it and the little Capo di Monte style floral. I thought this was absolutely gorgeous. Now I didn't notice in the store that there was a little chip on one of the bird's wings there where the gold should have been. It kind of just blended in because of the white and I just overlooked it, so I did pick it up to resell. I will just have to note that. This was gorgeous, but I did happen to notice the chip on that, so that stayed at the store, so I do try to avoid that if at all possible. So this here is a vintage Coca-Cola bank. It was missing the plug in the back and it had a lot of scratches to it. I really wanted to get this. I had it in my cart for a little bit, but I decided just with all the scratches to put it back, so it was unfortunate. I know there's a lot of people that like to collect Coca-Cola items, but I just feel like they would have wanted it in better condition. They had this adorable planter here with the cherub angel on it. I figured with Christmas coming up, this would be something that someone could decorate with, put a bottle brush tree on the back side of it, and I think it would look really cute, so I did pick that up to resell. This nautical set caught my attention down here. I was trying to figure out what this thing on the end was with a huge lid. Do you guys happen to know what that was supposed to be? Because that looks like coasters, and then there was an attached tray, so I don't really know. These glasses here were really cool. They had 2 of them. They have all of the different zodiac signs on it, and they do appear to be vintage. There was no maker mark on the bottom. Usually Libby would be indicated on the bottom. That's what I tend to come across the most as a vintage glass, but there was no marking, so I'm not really sure who put those out. And of course, you guys know I was excited to find the vintage Pyrex. I got the 2 coffee mugs here. This is all in the woodland pattern, and they also had a couple of Corelle plates in the same design.